The American muscle car is an institution, a rolling testament to horsepower, noise, and a very specific kind of freedom. For decades, two names have dominated this landscape, locked in a perpetual battle for supremacy. The Ford Mustang, the Dodge Challenger. On the surface, they share a common ancestor, a blueprint of a powerful engine up front, drive wheels at the back, a design that turns heads. They are cultural icons, representing different eras of Detroit's automotive might. Yet they compete for the same buyer in today's market. The question is simple, but the answer is complex. Which one is actually the better car? This isn't about brand loyalty or misty-eyed nostalgia. This is about the facts. To find a winner, we must strip away the marketing gloss and the heritage stories. We will place these two rivals under a microscope, examining them piece by piece. The process will be methodical. The powertrain is the soul of any muscle car, and here, the Mustang and Challenger present distinct philosophies. Ford's Mustang lineup begins with the 2.3-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder engine. This turbocharged unit produces a healthy 315 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. It's a modern approach to performance, blending efficiency with surprising punch. Moving up the ladder, the legendary 5.0-liter Coyote V8 in the Mustang GT roars to life with 480 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque. Mustang Dark Horse, same V8 tuned to 500 horsepower and 418 pound-feet. Dodge, in contrast, champions the classic big displacement ethos. The Challenger's journey starts with the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6, 303 horsepower, 268 pound-feet. The 5.7-liter Hemi in the RT, 375 horsepower, 410 pound-feet. The 6.4-liter Hemi Scat Pack, 485 horsepower, 475 pound-feet. That Scat Pack engine has become a legend for immense power for the money. The performance numbers tell a story of divergent engineering. Mustang EcoBoost, 0 to 60 in around 4.9 seconds. Mustang GT, about 4.2 seconds. Dark Horse, just under 4.0 seconds. Ford achieves that with lower curb weight and engines that love to rev. The Mustang's chassis and powertrain deliver quick, responsive bursts. Agile and athletic. The Challenger is significantly heavier and tells a different tale. Challenger V6, 60 in about 6.2 seconds. Challenger RT, low 5-second range. Scat Pack, about 4.2 seconds. Massive momentum despite the weight. When the road begins to curve, the fundamental differences between the Mustang and the Challenger become starkly apparent. The Ford Mustang is engineered with a clear focus on handling and cornering prowess. It is the lighter of the two cars, often by several hundred pounds depending on trim and options. This lower mass, more sophisticated independent rear suspension gives the Mustang a distinct advantage in agility. It turns into corners with eagerness and feels planted and communicative through bends. The steering is quicker and provides more feedback. The Dodge Challenger prioritizes stability and straight-line composure. Greater weight, longer wheelbase, make it feel like a classic cruiser. It can navigate winding roads, but with less enthusiasm than the Mustang. Body tends to lean more in corners. Steering is slower and more insulated. Mustang equals sports car feel. Challenger equals powerful touring coupe, at home on sweeping highways and long straights. Braking performance highlights weight differences. Both can wear multi-piston Brembo brake packages. Immense stopping power, resistance to fade under hard use. Physics. Mustang generally posts shorter stopping distances from 60 mph. Mustang brake pedal feels firmer and more responsive under repeated hard braking. Section 4. Inside the cabin. Space, comfort, and practicality. Stepping inside these two coupes reveals another area of significant divergence, directly related to their exterior dimensions. The Dodge Challenger is a considerably larger car than the Mustang in every exterior dimension. Longer, wider, taller. This translates directly into a more spacious and accommodating interior. The front seats are wide and comfortable, feeling more like armchairs than sport buckets, making them exceptionally well suited for long-distance cruising. More importantly, the Challenger offers a genuinely usable rear seat. While not palatial, adults can fit in the back for shorter journeys without significant complaint, a feat nearly impossible in the Mustang. The Ford Mustang's cabin is a much more intimate and driver-focused environment. The cockpit-like design wraps around the driver with all controls within easy reach. The front seats, especially the optional Recaros, are more aggressively bolstered, designed to hold occupants securely in place during high-G cornering. This snug fit is excellent for spirited driving but can feel more confining on a long road trip. The rear seats are purely nominal, best for small children or extra storage space. Practicality: Challenger's 16.2 cubic foot trunk is cavernous, with a wide opening and deep space. Mustang offers 13.5 cubic feet, usable but noticeably smaller and a bit less accommodating for bulky items. Section 5. Silicon and Safety. A look at technology and features. Infotainment and connectivity matter as much as horsepower for many buyers. Ford equips the latest Mustang with Sync 4, 13.2-inch driver configurable central touchscreen, 12.4-inch digital instrument cluster that blends into it. Powered by Unreal Engine, the same tech used in high-end games, crisp graphics and fast response times. Supports wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. Menu structure is relatively intuitive after a short learning period. The cabin feels modern and futuristic. The Dodge Challenger uses Uconnect, praised for user-friendliness, with 7-inch or 8.4-inch screens, simple layout, and large icons. Less graphical flair and screen real estate than the Mustang, but still incredibly easy to use while driving. Supports Apple CarPlay and typically wired Android Auto. Retains more physical buttons and knobs many drivers prefer for eyes-free operation. Both cars offer comprehensive modern safety and driver assistance tech. Mustang comes standard with Ford Copilot 360 and offers adaptive cruise with stop and go and lane centering, giving it a clear edge over the older Challenger platform. Section 6. The price of power. Cost of ownership. The initial purchase price is a primary consideration. Mustang EcoBoost generally starts slightly higher. Challenger base VZ6 SXT typically starts slightly lower. As you climb, pricing stays competitive. A V8 Mustang GT is typically priced close to a V8 Challenger RT Scat Pack. Top-tier models like the Mustang Dark Horse command a premium, reflecting specialized hardware and track-focused engineering. Challenger's mid-range shines. The Scat Pack's 485 HP represents formidable horsepower per dollar. Wide-body packages add cost, presence, and real grip. Fuel economy. Mustang's 2.3 EcoBoost is more economical daily. Challenger V6 is reasonable, but typically thirstier than Ford's Turbo 4. Among V8s, Mustang's 5.0 generally returns slightly better MPG. Challenger's 5.7 is thirstier, 6.4 thirstier, still. A gap that adds up annually. Insurance varies. Higher horsepower trims can see steeper rates, with some areas noting higher theft risks. Maintenance is reasonable, but wide performance tires are a recurring expense. Choosing between the Mustang and the Challenger ultimately comes down to a simple question. What do you want your muscle car to do? If your priority is daily driving, commuting, and road trips with passengers, the Dodge Challenger is the surprisingly practical choice. Smoother ride, usable rear seat, enormous trunk. If performance, handling, and the thrill of a winding road define your goal, the Ford Mustang is the undisputed winner. Lighter, more agile, more connected, and more modern. Challenger, presence, comfort, nostalgia, straight-line shove, everyday usability. Mustang, athletic proportions, sharper reflexes, track-ready focus, state-of-the-art tech. Our recommendation is practical, not tribal. Pick the profile that aligns with how you actually drive.